Hi, Mr. Forbes. So today I will present to you my word project, which is the company that I created Top Cheese. My product is a 3D printed hockey stick. So here's my own page. You can go shop, go see about us, and everything. So you can see the thoughts of Alexander Ovechkin on my new 3D printed M stick, and Victor Edmond's thoughts about it. So what is the advantages of our stick? Since it is made out of M fiber and carbon fiber, a composite material with the two of them, it is unbreakable and lighter than all of the other sticks, since hemp fiber helps carbon fiber by making it stronger, and also we're using less carbon fiber, which makes our sticks lighter than all of the other sticks. So let's see what is hemp. Hemp is a cannabis plant which is grown for the use of multiple derived products. I read a bit about it, and I see that it is used a lot in clothing, since hemp is stronger than cotton, and also hemp is used because it has a tendency keeps to keep the colors longer than cotton. What do we use hemp for? As I said, is to turn it into hemp fiber. This fiber act as a strong reinforcement in composite material. That's why I decided to use hemp fiber with carbon fiber to make an unbreakable stick. And also, it is lighter and more powerful than carbon fiber. Thus, the hockey players have a quicker release when using the stick. Our stick is made with a 3D printer, thus making it cheaper and require less equipment and less staff to make the sticks. This allows us also to offer 100% personalized hockey sticks, where you can choose your flex, your curve, and choose your own color wave of your stick, and much more. Well, let's see how the module helped me. So I chose module 10, creating an online form. So module 10 can be useful, but in particular occasion. Indeed, it helped me create an online form by helping me format it correctly and insert plain text, drop-down lists, checkboxes, rich text, combo boxes, and date picker content control. I'll also learn how to change the properties of these content control and restricting editing to filling in a form. However, here's my point. So even after learning all these commands, I do not see how it can be useful in life. It can be a bit useful for little projects, but I think that there's a lot of tools on the internet, such as Google Form or other websites that you can use that helps you personalize a lot more than in a word, and can be a much more useful. Or yeah, I will show you how it can be more useful. So if you go into products, you can see where it begins. Fill in this form and send it back to the given email address. Send it back. It is not. It doesn't send it automatically back when the customer is finished with it. So here's the first point why I think it is not very useful. We will contact you shortly with you and give all the necessary info. So you download the form. You open the form. Then it opens in Word. So the customer first needs to have Word on his computer. That's the first thing. Then he can complete the form. So first he can type his first name, his last name. Can choose the date of birth, type his address, zip code, and here is another problem. So as for the phone number, there's no I cannot restrict the field size or have a certain format for this content control. So the person can enter anything in it, and he can also enter a phone number. For example, I will just type a random phone number. So here's a phone number, and if the customer just by accidentally just press the wrong number, you can just add a single number where the customer there will be an error in the form, and that I think it's not really practical. Then you can choose if it's left or right-handed, the flex, the kick, everything of this is really good. I have nothing to say about it. And then he needs to send it back to this email address, which I think is not really useful. if we come back to my website, um, so so as I said, because I think that there are more than enough online filling form website out there in the internet, and they are way more practical and easier to manipulate. So just a simple example, right? In Wix add a tool to create a form. So just right on the website, the customer can enter his first name, last name, phone number, email, everything he needs to enter, and they can choose what he wants by clicking these check boxes, and it has everything Word has, and even you can send it directly to me in my personalized mailbox directly, and doesn't need to send it back by his own email address to me. So I think it's much more practical. So for my next module, it's module 8, using collaboration, integration, and charts. I think in module 8, I learned a lot. I learned how to track changes, review track changes, compare and combine documents. As for now, I don't think I will be using this feature much. But however, I learned how to link an Excel worksheet to a Word document and create a chart in Word, for which I think it will be greatly useful in the future. Just as in this semester, I have courses that have a lot of Excel project to do with, and so I will need to use it a lot to just use I will have a lot of data in a database, and take this data and put it in a Word document and format it in a chart, just to help me understand, and I will have a perspective on all these numbers, and it will give me an understanding on what the situation may be for a certain business. So I think it is really useful, and it is a great tool of Word. Uh, it is a great tool of Word. So just as I said, these features help together large incomprehensible databases into a simple comprehensible chart that allows us to analyze and take decisions based on what numbers looks like. So here you can download my my Word document. So here is for top cheese also. Um, Here I have my CO, c'est Tony Stark, from Kion Plant, the date, what it is about, my memo, sales tendencies. So I just created a simple example. In the span of 2 weeks, our sales have increased by 112% due to our recent advertisement campaign. The table and chart below show the numbers. Please contact me if you have any question. So here I have a simple, really simple table I made on Excel. But it could be a lot more complicated with columns of data and full of incomprehensible numbers, and it can be a real really less organized than this. So then if you need to organize this and put every of these numbers in perspective, you can use a chart that will be linked to this table. I think I made it. I didn't want to do this. No. Okay, yeah. So here's my chart. You can have them in perspective and see how the numbers look like before and after the campaign. Just right now, I know that the numbers have increased. I don't know, and just by that, I know that our advertisement campaign is successful as for now. So it's really simple to use and really convenient. So I think that's it for my word test project. I hope you liked my idea and my company, and have a great day.